Hello Scouters, and welcome to MTC episode 5. My name is Garrett Loud. I'm going to be your host again today. Sorry about the change of scenery, but we have election voting going on in the Beeman Curb today, so I'm going to be in here for this episode. Now this episode is going to focus on trainings. The first adult training we're going to be talking about is youth protection training. Now youth protection training is first because it is also the first training that all adult leaders take, because to become an adult leader in the BSA, it is required for you to take this before you're officially registered with a unit. Now it's an hour-long course that you can take in person or online. That doesn't matter, but what matters is you have to retake it once every 2 years, and this helps continue our commitment for our scouts to provide them a safe environment for the program. Now you can go on to my.scouting and see when you need to take your next test. Just go under my trainings and it will be there. The next one we're going to be talking about is the leader-specific training. Now leader-specific training is important because no matter what role you're in, whether it be Cub Master, Scout Master, Den Leader, Committee Chair, Committee Member, there's a specific training video that you can watch and take, and will teach you all about your role in that adult leadership position. The next adult training we're going to be talking about is BLUE and IOLS. BLUE is the last step for a Cub Master and Assistant Cub Master to be officially trained. It goes over overnight camping procedures, requirements, program ideas, things like that that help Cub Masters get prepared for some Cub Scouts being maybe their first time going camping and how to deal with stuff like that, and make it a great experience for them. Now this just isn't open to Cub Masters. All leadership in a pack can take this course. You just have to sign up and go out. IOLS is the Scout Master version of BLUE, except that this one primarily focuses on the advancement requirements through first class to help new Scout Masters get prepared in teaching and instructing their new Scouts in getting to first class. Now both of these are great options for any leadership in either of those types of units and should be taken. Even if you've been in the program for a while, it's still always good to go take it, because one of the best things that can happen is we have a more experienced Scout Master or Cub Master taking the program, and they can share even some of their life experiences with some things that have worked and things that haven't worked from what they've dealt with. Then finally we have Wood Badge, which is the premier BSA adult training. It is the top of the pyramid, the best training that we can offer any adult in the BSA. It goes over fine leadership skills, patrol methods, things that will help you run your unit so much better, and not only that, but also help you be organized and planning and things like that that can spill over into your work and personal life and help you in those areas as well. From every Wood Badger that I've ever talked to, they've always preached that this is one of the best experiences that you can have as an adult in the program. So I highly recommend you go out and take it. We do it once a year at Boxwell. Next time it's going to be available is the fall of 2021. Now our scouting success story comes from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, from Troop 934, thanks to Christina Laporte. See, part of her Eagle Scout project was to build a bunch of alternative housing for bees and other pollinators at Shelby Bottoms Nature Center. See, these houses provide shelter for those bees and pollinators who have lost their habitats due to climate change, construction, or anything like that. For whatever reason, they've lost their homes and they need new ones. Now these guys are important because pollen needs to be spread from plant to plant in order for the plants to produce their nuts, seeds, and fruits in order to reproduce and spread, but more so than that, they also provide food for wildlife and including us. So without these pollinators, there would be no way for these plants to spread their pollen from one plant to another, and that's why these guys are important. Now, we gotta remember as scouts that part of our mission is to protect, preserve the great outdoors, and we know that because part of the oaths we take include the outdoor code and leave no trace principles. So thank you, Christina, for helping Middle Tennessee Council take another step in the right direction in preserving and protecting the nature and great outdoors that we love, because that's where we get to have our great adventures. Well guys, thank you for tuning in for another MTC TV. My name's Garrett Ladd, yours in Scouting.